Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to explore one of the most powerful and emotional episodes in the Mahabharata, the temptation of Karna. In the Udyog Parva of the Mahabharata, there comes a moment when the course of history could have changed completely. This is the story of Karna's greatest test. Before the war of Kurukshetra begins, two different people approach Karna. First comes Krishna and then his own mother Kunti. Both of them ask him for the same thing, come to our side, and both times Karna refuses. Why? That is what we are going to discover today. Section 140, Krishna's offer. The episode begins when Dhritarashtra asks Sanjay, when Krishna took Karna away on his chariot, what did they speak about? Krishna, the master diplomat and divine strategist, reveals a secret that Karna had long suspected but never openly acknowledged. He tells Karna the truth about his birth. Karna is not merely the son of a charioteer, he is actually Kunti's firstborn son. He is a Pandav by blood, the eldest among the sons of Kunti. Krishna makes an offer that almost no one could refuse. He says, come with me today, join the Pandavas. Yudhishthir will recognize you as the eldest brother. The kingdom will be yours. Bhim will hold the royal white umbrella over your head. Arjun will serve as your charioteer. The kings of the earth will bow before you, and you will become the emperor of the world. On one side stood unlimited power, kingship and glory. On the other stood loyalty to Duryodhana. This was Karna's supreme test. Section 141, Karna's refusal. Karna's reply is one of the most memorable speeches in the entire Mahabharata. He says, O Krishna, I know what you say is true. I know that I am Kunti's son. But when I was born, I was abandoned. At that moment, I had no one. Then Adhirath found me. Radha raised me as her own child. She fed me, loved me, and gave me a home. How can I betray those who gave me everything? Karna then speaks about Duryodhana. When the world mocked me as a charioteer's son, Duryodhan treated me as an equal. He gave me honor when everyone else denied it. How can I abandon him now? How can I leave the very ship on which he hopes to cross the ocean? Then Karna offers one of the most extraordinary metaphors in the epic. He describes the coming war as a great sacrificial ritual, Mahayajna. He says Arjun's Gandiva bow will be the sacrificial ladle. Bhim will be the chanting priest. Yudhishthir will occupy the seat of Brahma, and I shall stand as Arjuna's greatest opponent. This is my destiny. Then comes the most heartbreaking lines in the entire conversation. Karna says, when you see me slain by Arjun, know that the final rite of the sacrifice has been completed. Karna already understands the fate awaiting him. He knows that death is approaching, yet he chooses to walk towards it. Section 142, Krishna's vision. Krishna listens to Karna's words and then smiles. He says, very well, Karna. Then go and inform Bhishma, Drona and Kripa that in 7 days the new moon will arrive. The war will begin then. And then Krishna declares something with complete certainty. The victory of the Pandavas is assured. There is no hesitation in his voice, no doubt. Krishna speaks not merely as a strategist, but as the one who already sees the future unfolding. His confidence gives the entire scene a divine dimension. Section 143, the omens and the farewell. After speaking with Krishna, Karna reflects on the signs and omens surrounding the coming war. He observes that everything appears unfavorable for the Kauravas. He says, Saturn is afflicting Rohini. Mars moves towards Jeshth. The elephant of Duryodhana shed tears. Their war drums have fallen silent. Meanwhile, the drums of the Pandavas seem to resound on their own. Karna also describes a series of prophetic dreams. He sees Yudhishthir seated upon a heap of bones, calmly eating sweet rice. He sees Bhim swallowing the entire earth. He sees Arjun radiant and victorious, riding upon a white elephant alongside Krishna. Then Karna makes a remarkable statement. He says victory belongs to righteousness, and this I know. Even while fighting for the Kauravas, Karna acknowledges where justice truly lies. As the two men prepare to part, Karna embraces Krishna. He says, if we survive this war, we shall meet again here. If not, we shall meet in heaven. Sanjay later records that Radha's son returned deeply sorrowful. Karna knew what was coming. Section 144 to 146, Kunti at the Ganga. Then comes perhaps the most emotional scene in this entire episode. Kunti goes to meet Karna on the banks of Ganga. Karna is standing in prayer, worshipping the sun with his face turned eastward and his hands raised. Kunti stands behind him in silence. The sun is glazing overhead. She waits in the shade cast by her own son. When Karna finishes his prayers and turns around, Kunti finally speaks. She reveals the truth. You are the son of Surya, the sun god. Come and stand beside your brothers. According to the text, even the voice of Surya is heard, confirming her words. Kunti speaks the truth, Karna. Listen to her. For a moment, everything hangs in the balance, but Karna refuses, slowly, painfully, and firmly. He says, "You gave birth to me and abandoned me. Now that your other sons are in danger, you come to me as a mother." No, I cannot abandon Duryodhan. Yet, even in refusal, Karna shows extraordinary generosity. He gives Kunti a solemn promise. He says, "Except for Arjun, I will not kill any of your sons. You shall always have 5 sons. Either Arjun will live and I will die, or I will live and Arjun will die." It is one of the most tragic promises in the Mahabharata. Kunti weeps, she embraces her son. Then the two walk away in opposite directions. Neither will ever truly have the relationship they were denied. Major characters: Karna, the son of Surya and Kunti, raised by Radha and Adhirath, born a prince but raised as a charioteer's son. Krishna, the divine guide and master strategist. He knows the outcome of the war, yet still offers Karna the chance to choose a different path. Kunti, a mother burdened by a decision made long ago. She arrives with courage, but she comes too late to undo the consequences of the past. Duryodhan, he never appears in this episode, yet his presence dominates every conversation. The major themes of this episode are loyalty versus blood, the paradox of dharma, tragic foreknowledge, and the weight of abandonment. The temptation of Karna is not simply the story of a warrior choosing sides. It is the story of loyalty, gratitude, identity, and sacrifice. Krishna offers him a kingdom, Kunti offers him a family, but Karna chooses the path he believes honor demands, even though he knows it will lead to his death. That choice is what makes Karna one of the most tragic and unforgettable figures in all of the literature. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. And let us know, was Karna right to remain loyal to Duryodhan, or should he have accepted Krishna's offer and joined the Pandavas? Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.